In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to simulate TL Portal program with ABB Robot Studio. So, for Robot Studio, I suggest you the version for Robot Studio is 6.8. Do not use the newest Robot Studio because the newest one Robot Studio don't you need this. You need the Siemens SMIT component to simulate with TIA Portal. So in this video, the TIA Portal still you need establish 15,000 CPU and use the advanced simulation. Advanced in this video is V4.0. Okay, in this video, I install the Robot Studio in virtual machine and TIA Portal just install in my main laptop. So if you have the case, you install the TIA Portal and the Robot Studio at the same main PC, then the virtual machine setting you will be ignored. So in this video, I still gonna show you how to set up the virtual machine for this connection, for this simulation. So first, you have to go to the simulation, go to the VM, and find editors. You choose the virtual machine adapters. Make sure the bridge mode must connect with Siemens PLC simulation virtual Ethernet adapter. Okay, this is the first point. Second, you go to the virtual machine, you go to the setup. You will find network adapter. You choose the second mode. Okay, this mode. This is the second step you have to pay attention. And you still need to set up the IP address for virtual machine and your laptop. Go to the Ethernet. Go to a change adapter option. So for VM net 1, make sure the IP address at the same zone, because in this video my CPU IP address is this area, so make sure at the same zone. Also for the Siemens here, this one. Okay, because my CPU simulation project here is property. I'm gonna this is the property. Wait a second. Same like this, okay? And still for the advanced, go back to the network. For these CPU settings, you have to do the security check, protection security. Make sure full access, and security event. Access control should be this. Permit access with put get communication from remote partner. Okay, this is the detailed settings. And for the advanced simulation, you have to choose PLC simulation virtual Ethernet adapter and type the PLC address here. Then you will connect. Then once you choose download, you choose the PLC simu virtual Ethernet adapter. Then you can download and run it and run the TIA Portal program on the simulation status. And we go back to the main. So in this video, I just defined two signals. One is from ABB Robot. Another one is to ABB Robot. So we define the M register. M8.0 is from ABB Robot. M8.3 is to ABB Robot. So for these virtual machine settings, because I installed the Robot Studio here. One more time, if you install the Robot Studio with TIA Portal at the same PC, you don't need to set up the virtual setup settings. So let's begin the key simulation point. So first, you have to prepare this snap component. This snap component is for, one is for DIO, RS connect GIO to snap 7. One is RS connect DIO to snap 7. This is for the old Robot Studio. You can search on add-in. On the Robot apps, you can type the snap 7 and you will download it, these two components. Okay? The next, you create a new project and you go to the basic and you will find, I close this one, okay? You have to import the library which you will choose. Library user solution position, and you can browse library file. First, basic and import model. Browse library file and you choose that component. You can import it. Import it here. Import it, open. Once you import it, it will show here. Component. This is for group. This is for signal digital input and output. So we click on it. So basically you type the PLC address here. And for rack is 0. For slot is 1. So this is the number of input. This is the number of output you want to exchange with the TIA Portal. You can type. In this video, I mentioned I only define one input and one output in TIA Portal with Robot Studio, just to demonstrate, to help you understand how the simulation works. As you can see, from ABB to ABB. So I define the number 1 and 1. So for the DI address, you type the TIA Portal. Because in this video, I just defined the M register. M register. You can define IO whatever you want. Okay? Because I think M register is more convenient. And this is the connect. Once connect, this number will be from 0 to 1. Okay, this is the basic, and you can read. The next, you have to define signals in Robot Studio so that you will link Robot Studio's signals with this DO address. So how can you define signals? This is the old topics. You go to the controller. I close this window. You go to the I/O system. You go to the configuration. You go to the I/O system. You choose the signal. You can create a new signal. So as you can see in this video, I just define one input signal and output signal, which will correspond, which is mapping the MDO address, which is this one. Correspondent. So remember, controller, configuration, I/O system. You can define signals here and you restart. Then the signal will take effect. The next, you have to link these two signals with these TIA Portal variables. How can you link? So you go to the simulation. You choose here simulation. You choose the station logic. and you choose the design. This is component design property. So you choose the property. As you can see, this is the DIO. We don't use the group IO. Depends on your situation and has the system. So as you can see, input link DI, which is DIO. Output is linked to DOI, which is here M8.0, M8.3. As you can see, you just drag and link. Okay. As you can see, the changes. The next, you have to program your logic, your movement, so that link these signals. As you can see, I just simply program some path and with this signal with DI and output. So this is the final result. As you can see, just remember, for the simulation you must switch to auto mode and run it. So this is the final result. This is the Robot Studio, and this is the TIA portal result. So it's working. So for simulation, it helps you to check your code, and in case your logic has a problem. Hopefully, this video is useful to you. If you think useful, don't forget to make a donation on my home page. See you next.